Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Live.
Yay! We're back.
We are back, and we have got a quiz this week.
Have we?
We have.
Oh, who's it by?
It's by our very good friend Mick Wilson, so congratulations Mick. Even though I've had to change one of your answers because I believe it was wrong.
Oh. Controversial.
Yeah.
Controversial.
So, we'll see. If anyone has a problem with this quiz, find Mick Wilson on Facebook. But it is a magic and music quiz.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, rubbish of music.
And it's sort of old electro.
It's a kind of magic.
It's a kind of that might be one.
It's got to be in there, isn't it? A classic.
It might not be.
Magic moments.
That's in there. That's in there.
And then, what else?
What's the code?
Is that a way of saying shut up and move on?
Let's get on with it.
Fair enough. Crowd.live, TQ7FT.
Right.
So if you're new to this, we do a quiz. The only way to enter is through that website and that code. Don't go popping your answers underneath the chat in Facebook or YouTube because they will not count. So crowd.live, and then where it says event code, just type that in there. TQSFT. So what's new in the world of magic, Peter?
Right, well today we've got a bit of a special one because we've got our very special guest, an Alakazam regular, Mr. Michael Sullivan.
There he is.
He's going to... There he is. So,
Nice.
Mike, you're going to tell us about your new releases. You had them at Blackpool.
Yes.
One of these I saw the prototype at the Magic Circle Dealers Day and I really liked it then, and you've got it. It looks gorgeous. You're going to show everyone that later. But you've got 4 new releases to talk about today?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5.
5?
6, including the one that you saw. So.
Right, okay. Well, they're not all on the site. I've only put 4 on the site. So they might have to wait till after. But there is a thing about these releases, and that is most of them will only be available on our site today. Then they have to be taken off until the official release, which will be a week or two's time.
Oh.
So you're in with a chance of getting yours early.
That's why it's good to watch the live.
Yes.
Live.
Indeed. The other thing, news to report, our little social system where I post up comments has just stopped working. So we're going to get that sorted out. But Dave's viewing the comments here.
I've got Facebook.
I'm going to have YouTube.
Shall we do some shout outs?
Let's do that.
So, just quickly go.
You're going to have to do that because I haven't got Facebook on here. I'm on.
Okie doke. So we'll do a few. We've got Gary Scott, Tony Dawson, Nathan Edge, Gordon Astley, Mick Duffy, Steve Black, Rick Weston, Fig Newton, Daniel Ricks, Simon Keane. That was a lot of names.
That is a lot of names.
Yeah, in a short amount of time. Matt Wainwright, Chris Wild, Etienne Pradier, Pete Donnelly. Hello and thank you all for joining us. There's like 60 of you at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
so we appreciate it.
Should be working.
Yeah, it should be working, yeah. And technically, we are working.
We are working.
Yeah.
This is our job. Someone has just told me. You carry on talking.
You do this all the time. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about. I might as well go and enjoy Mike over there.
Sorry, someone just told me our YouTube. I was just looking at YouTube, thinking there's not many viewers, and someone's just said it's unlisted.
That'll be why.
That'll be why then.
Someone asked about features. When is it being released?
Features will be released next week, I believe. So far out of the new releases, we've got Genetics 2, which is available now. On Friday, I believe we released Lies All the Way by John Carey. That's great. So you've still got 2 more to come, which is Features and Signs. And I believe Signs will be released maybe this Thursday or Friday.
Awesome.
We also have just taken delivery of the brand new F1 Nitro Park Lane edition. So if you're a fan of the London Collection wallet and you're a fan of the F1 Nitro, it's a marriage made in heaven.
It is indeed.
It really is. Right, here we go.
Someone wanted the code again as well.
Okay, can we bring the code up, Chris?
There we are. Lovely.
TQ7FT.
Alright. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else. What was I going to say?
What were you going to say?
I don't know. It was magic related though. So if that comes through, I'll have to do that. I'll say it. But anything to cover before I go and join our friend?
Only that tomorrow evening we have the fabulous Joel Dickinson coming down for his academy course. The trailer will run at the end of this live. If you haven't got your ticket, go grab it now. And remember, once you go to grab it, it's going to give you the option of buying Chris Rawlings' one for an exceedingly cheap price.
Awesome. And I'm hoping this is a joke, by the way. Anthony Povey says, Dave, did you know there's a cocktail stirrer on a well-known auction site that you used in the Ruskin at Blackpool to stir your JD and Coke? If I win it, will you sign it for me? I hope that's a joke. And I don't drink, so that couldn't be mine, could it? Hello, Peter and Dave. The dice is brill. The dice is brill?
Yeah.
That was
it is
wicked.
amazing.
Our Blackpool things that you bought back sold like, instantly.
Yeah, all the flux went within 24 hours. Just to let you know, if you're waiting for a flux, we've got another 24 coming in.
Brilliant.
And also, I've had a lot of emails about the Mini MD. As soon as I speak to Craig Filicetti, because he was making some changes to the instructions, and he said he'll let me know when we can put them up for sale. But 3 of them, we've only got 6 in stock, I believe, and 3 of them have already been reserved. So if you know you definitely want one, the price is going to be around about £500. If you know you definitely want one, let us know and we will reserve them. And it's first come, first serve. And Craig has let me know that they are now out of stock, so they're going to be about 6 weeks before they have any more.
Right.
All right?
Yeah, lovely. Okay. Do we have a lecture for Joel? A trailer.
We do. We're going to play at the end, or do you want to play it now?
Well, I think maybe play it now and I'll go and join Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, this is what's going to be happening tomorrow night.
Hello, I'm Joel Dickinson and I'm here to tell you about my Alakazam Academy course. Within my Academy course, I'll be teaching a big mix of routines. And these are routines that I head out with when I'm hired to perform at events. When I perform live, I always aim to leave an impression of astonishment and bewilderment, and within my Alakazam Academy, I'll be sharing these routines for the very first time. I'll be including my Chop Cup routine, which has an ending that is guaranteed to blow your spectators' minds, and I'm not exaggerating. This is something your spectators will not see coming, and again I'll be tipping this for the very first time. I will also be teaching some of my card magic, from very quick yet amazing and baffling colour changes to full-on astounding routines. When I head out to show people magic, I love to appear to be able to read people's minds and to be able to appear to influence them under impossible conditions and situations. So that's why I'm going to be sharing some of my favourite mentalism and mind-reading creations. I'm really looking forward to presenting my Alakazam Academy course. More importantly, I'm looking forward to seeing you there.
I'm going to get straight to the point. I honestly now think I know what this is.
No, you can't. You don't know what it is.
This is a form of transport, right? And this is... Am I right to say it?
No.
I was going to originally go for a bus, but it's not. It's your car.
Oh my god! No, man, no.
Thank you.
Hey, get out.
Right, guys, Dave's left me. He's gone over to sit with Mike. Remember, we're going to have a few questions of the quiz coming up. There's 10 questions. Make sure you register. Go over to, we'll put the code up here. You've got to go to www.crowd.live and put in the code. You don't have to put in any other details apart from your name and the code. Please use your real name. And the code is TQ7FT. And if you win the quiz, you get one of these.
Ooh.
Which is the Academy Live #1 quiz winner.
Surely you must just be able to buy that though.
You cannot buy this, David.
What?
You can only get this mug by winning our quiz.
Wow.
So there'll only be 52 of these per year.
Wow.
Coveted.
And yeah, I reckon we change the colour each year
I reckon we do.
of the handle.
Good idea.
There we go.
Handle and the interior.
Yeah, that's it.
So you know which year you won it.
There you go.
There you go. Clever old stick, isn't he? So we've got Mike Sullivan joining us today. Mike is a very, very good friend of mine from the same neck of the woods. You'll see he's a lot more common than I am when he speaks. He's like a little cheeky cockney.
Look no hands.
Look no hands. So he's going to be talking about their new releases over at D-Trik, and most of those you can buy from us today before the official release date. And I'll tell you what, Conjurer's Choice, I think, is a brilliant effect. I think they're all good, but Conjurer's Choice, I think, is the one that's going to sell out quick. Okay, so guys, without further ado, let me pass you on to Dave with Mike Sullivan.
Everyone here, Mike Sullivan, keep it down.
Yeah, keep them out there, please.
Just us. Here we are, Mike. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. Always love it when you come down.
I love coming down.
Yeah.
Just to have the chips around in the cafe.
Yeah, you do like the chips, don't you?
Yeah.
Good old
Juice way.
If you have any questions for Mike, please get them in. I just realised I've gone off Facebook, so give me a second. And
eBay. It's on eBay.
I'm bidding on my
own cocktail
Stero,
stick.
Yeah. Here we are. There we go. All right. So if you've got any questions, please get them in. I will ask them to Mike. But Mike, what have you brought to show us? What are we talking about today? What has excited you?
So Wayne is on fire at the moment.
Is he?
Yeah,
Put him out.
I'll put him out. We put him out, and then he's on fire creatively.
Yeah.
This year, not one or two effects, but 6 different effects.
Wow.
And I brought some along. Obviously, as Peter's already said, the official release date isn't for another week or so.
Yeah.
But I brought a sneak peek preview in, and if there's any guys out there that see what they like, they can buy it today.
Yes.
Only today though. Once today's over, they'll have to wait until it's officially released. So if you want to be the first to perform it at your gigs, this is the one. But I'll start off with the wallet. I think this is one of the effects that I really like.
Right.
This gives me great pleasure performing this. Now it is it can be used close up, but it is a stage piece.
Right.
I'm sure you've heard of Bank Night, things like that. So this is a lockable Himba wallet.
Right.
And it allows you to give the wallet to the spectator to open.
Yeah.
It's never been done before with a Himba wallet.
Yeah.
And what gives me the greatest pleasure is the fact that when they try to open the wallet.
I know. I did this earlier, and I went, boom, and he's like, "That's exactly why."
Well, I don't mind showing the guys at home this.
Well, hand it to me to open.
I'll hand it to you to open. You can open it. Yeah. There you go. He's done exactly that. And every time they do that, I snigger inside.
Yeah.
It's just one of those good things. So let's make it look a bit different. So we take the notes out. So this is the side that opens, and you would have the wallets come in pairs.
Right.
So you can do this bank night kind of routine that Wayne has added into the box with 4 other routines.
So you get 2 wallets in the box.
You get 2 wallets in the box. You get a load of routines by Wayne. One of the one with the bank night type scenario, he performed with Michael Fitch at Blackpool this year. Went down really, really well. And so this is the side that opens.
Yeah.
And this is the side that doesn't open. And it locks.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
nice.
you have 2 extremely powerful, well, 4 extremely powerful, 3.
6.
6.
Yeah.
6. I have to count them as we go along. 1, 2, 6. Know your product. 6 powerful magnets that hold that completely shut. And what you did is what everybody else does: is they go to open it, and because of the design of it, they think, "Oh, I better not do that; it'll break." So and it just works.
It's funny because
never been caught.
You don't want to pressure it, so
No.
then you turn it. But the great thing is, if you're performing, you can open it really easily.
Absolutely, because you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So you get 2 of those.
Wow.
You get the routines, all the routines, including the one that Wayne performed with Michael Fitch, which is about winning a £5, and they end up getting their £5, but the other wallet has hundreds of pounds.
Okay, nice.
So, but you can do whatever you like, and as I say, you can personalise it. You can have lottery tickets in there. gift
I love
vouchers, anything.
I love that style of plot where they actually win something, so they still feel good. Because sometimes in routines like that, you lose and I win as the magician. But I love that. You're like, oh, well, you got your £5. God, you got it. But you didn't get the 400 quid that you could.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
nice.
Wayne saw this many years back when Darren Brown did it.
Yeah.
And he thought then, wouldn't it be great if you could do it with Himble wallets?
Yeah.
And Alan Wong came up with this method, and it just works. It works really well. So we had these. They're on your site for today.
They're not on the site, but if
But
anyone's interested, I can put them up.
It's called Odds On,
Yeah.
and we've got them. Yeah, you'll
No,
put
they're
them
not
on
on the
site.
site. But
They're not on
yeah,
the site.
if you want one, call the shop, drop an email, or just let us know, and we can get them up on the site for you. No
Excellent.
problem.
You're
Yeah.
reading
So
that,
I was
yeah.
just reading. Yeah, I was just reading that. But that's fine. Okay, so what was the next one?
Well, I was talking to Pete about Houdini's diary.
Oh yeah.
You see, we've managed, or Wayne managed to get hold of the original Houdini's diary.
Okay.
Okay, granted, the cover has been changed about 7 times, the pages about 5 times, but this is Houdini's original diary.
Right.
You see, Houdini thought there was a correlation between a diary and a deck of cards.
Did he?
Okay, Pete,
Yeah.
give me a special day.
The 20th of December, which is my birthday, and everyone knows that now.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm
Make sure you get
expecting
something. But you'll
100 birthday cards.
you'll never guess what.
What?
That is the day Houdini's dog died. Let me show you a picture.
Hang on.
Oh, what? Let me show.
I've had some notes sent from Wayne. I believe or not, I really have got.
Can we
some
split
notes.
screen this?
Oh,
No.
No, yeah. Oh, here we go.
There we go. I've got some notes emailed over from Wayne, and they have literally just turned up. And it says, Wayne said it's not Houdini's dog, but Houdini's dad's dog, D-Trik.
Ah,
Yeah. D-Trik wasn't the dad's name, it was the dog's name.
right,
You
okay.
see. The dad's name was David, and his mum's name was Dodie.
Yeah, these are there they are. There
You
they
got
are.
them there?
Yeah, that's his mum and that's his dad.
Wayne put, but unfortunately she was deaf and dumb. No, actually, he's actually put after that was the dog, not Dodie. Dodie had dementia and dandruff. However, on the date that you said Houdini, David and Dodie were devastated because Deirdre, the dog, died
See,
of distemper.
Of what?
Distemper.
What's that?
A dog disease.
Oh dear.
Right.
Have you been on the whiskey? What is this?
He's just said, Peter, Mike doesn't know the real facts. So I've just had to read that tongue twister.
Oh wow. So back to this, right? Back to Houdini's diary. So all that nonsense.
Right.
So what he would do is he would take a deck of cards and he would just write different cards against different dates. Yeah.
Right.
So you get the idea. And as I said, there was a correlation between cards and a calendar. For instance, there are 4 seasons in a calendar. You've got spring, summer, autumn, winter.
Yeah.
There are 4 suits in a deck of cards.
There are.
There are red cards, there are black cards, night and day. You've got 365 spots on a full deck of cards.
Right.
The same amount that's on a cheetah. unless you lift up its tail. There's one more. But what I'm saying is,
Chris is laughing.
yeah.
Chris
He's laughing. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know.
Sorry, before you go any further,
Yeah.
the wallets are called Odds On, yeah?
Odds On, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm going to get it put on the site for everyone now.
But could you take this diary to Pete?
Hey?
Yeah, just take it over to Pete. Okay.
Alright, send a bit.
See you in a bit. But this is a blue back deck of cards, and there is one red card in the deck,
Okay.
actually signed by Houdini himself.
Houdini's dog?
No, Houdini in Sharpie,
Right.
original signature.
Okay.
So what I want you to do, Pete, is I want you to look up your date. What was it?
It was 20th of December.
It was indeed. You are correct. You can sit back down, mate.
Oh.
It is informal.
I will say as well, this is a lovely looking aged diary.
I love it. It's fantastic. And you've got the pictures in there as well, which all goes with the routine that Wayne's kindly sent you.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
What is the date? What is
The date is the 20th of December.
And what is the card?
9 of diamonds.
Boom.
Hello.
9 of diamonds.
That is great. And there's no memory work.
Nope.
There's
No
no
stacks. Uses an ordinary deck of cards.
Nice.
And there's no slides.
That's really, really nice.
And that is called
Houdini's Diary.
Houdini's Diary, and that's on the website now.
Houdini's
Remember, you're going to get this
Diary.
a week or
No, it's
two before its
Houdini's
official release.
Right.
So
Yeah,
you
definitely.
can
I
do
mean,
that
at £25, I think it's a proper steal.
Yeah, yeah, it's great, and the diary does look really good. Looks really good.
Can you add the wallet? Yes, awesome. I mean, we're adding the wallet, guys, but are these on the site, the diaries?
Diaries are on the site.
The diaries are on the site. Yeah, it's only the wallet, and Andy is now putting the wallets up.
Okay, and was there one other that needed to go on as well?
No, I don't think
I
so.
we have
you
some
put 4
questions,
and there
and
was
then-
6? Okay, yeah, we'll work it out.
Was that magnets or tricks?
Tricks.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
let's go for a couple of quiz questions. So, just very quickly, we'll pop the code up so that you guys, last minute, there you go. Crowd.live, and there's your event code TQSFT. So get ready, join us. We'll give it just a couple of seconds.
Can I do this or not?
Yeah, you can do it on your phone if you want.
Yeah, go on, log in, Mike.
I might do it as well.
Go on, you two do it. Let's see how many you get. Because this one,
Crowd.live.
I think I got 4 wrong, 2 or 4 wrong when Nick Wilson sent it in.
Crowd.live. And what is it? TQ7FT.
TQ7FT. Oh, hold on.
TQ7FT.
I've lost. Oh, here we go.
There we are.
Oh. TQ7FT.
Enter a nickname.
Enter, eh?
Hey.
Oh, E.G. Karen. All right.
Right.
Karen.
Let's go. I'm ready now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. We ready?
No,
Yeah.
no.
So
Hold
we're
on.
That must be enough time for someone out there to get involved. Are you good? Yeah, you're
It's
good.
going.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's up.
So,
13th studio.
what is the title of Queen's 13th studio album? The Miracle, The Works, Innuendo, A Kind of Magic.
Oh my god. This is hard, this side.
Yeah. Question number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Jerry Sadowitz starred in which
Oh, wow.
1992 pop music video? On a ragga tip, Injected with a Poison, Ebenezer Good, or Out of Space?
I have no freaking idea.
I know that one.
I know that.
I'm
one.
going to be last.
Oh, because we're from the same.
The one time I put my name on it, I'm going to be last.
You ready?
Yeah.
Question number 3. Gordon Sumner, lead singer of The Police, is known by which name? Slap, punch, sting, slightly grazed.
That's quite good.
That's quite good.
Right, so that is it for your questions. We are going to take a look at the leaderboard and see where Dave and Mike are.
I think
This is
near
gonna
the
be
bottom.
interesting.
Near the bottom somewhere.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. So Chris is going to get the leaderboard up, and then we will go back to Mike, who will show you another trick. No, we'll do
Oh, I'm second.
Oh
I can't even see the leaderboard over it. There we go.
no. I'm 18th. That's where I am.
So we've
Second.
got Nathan Edge in first, Mike in second, Steve L in third.
Where are you?
I'm 18th.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm not 33rd though, so I'm alright.
It's
Yeah,
still
at the
good.
moment.
It's still a pretty tight game for a lot of you there, actually. There's a lot of you on
Oh,
the
there you
same
are.
points.
129.
So there you go. Still all to play for. Remember, there's still 7 more questions. Everything can change with just one question. Shall I read out a few of these? There's a few things coming in. There was someone here, Nathan Edge actually, who said, I performed Genetics 2 at a wedding last Sunday. Everyone loved it. Genetics 2 is a really commercial effect. And I tell you what, it was, I think I've mentioned this before, but this year with our Blackpool releases, we were running so late that even though we all knew they were good, we all knew how to do them. We hadn't worked them as much as we usually work our releases. So Blackpool was the testing ground. And genetics, everyone was loving. You come up with your own handling for it. Harry had his own way of doing it.
I think we should film them and put them on as well.
Yeah, definitely.
We just haven't had the time at the moment.
I mean, as demonstrators, you do hone your craft.
You do. You get, everyone has their own little touch on their tricks. You and Harry both had little touches on features, and it was it's really good. But when you think of it, we do an effect maybe 400-500 times over a Blackpool weekend.
Yeah, it may even be a lot like more than that. I swear we're doing 200 a day because they're very quick.
Yeah,
it's like boom, boom, boom. There's your 4 next. Boom, boom, boom. There's your 4 next. So I think by the end of the weekend, it's just like.
And then you get home and forget it.
No, like 9 times out of 10, it goes into the set. Like I remember last year, Mutation went straight in.
Yeah.
Coin deck I use all the time. Like I don't use them all together, but like if I want, I'd always take 1 or 2 gimmicks, and I mean that features is just an absolute killer. I've been working that, and I will be completely honest. I completely underestimated that when I saw it for the first time. I was like, yeah, but it's over a bit quick. It's not really my style. But actually, as an intro in to what you're going to do, it like they have no idea. You go, you made all the choices, right? Yeah. The hand is in the hand, and then they just go, what? Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
I mean, the Houdini's Diary with the tongue twister. I had my variation of it, but it comes with the routine on a PDF. But it's like 5 minutes of just solid entertainment. The trick at the end is the wow factor when they see the card turn over and it is the card.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But the routine that Wayne came, it makes me laugh every time. The dead dog died, Deirdre, Dennis, Dodie. It's just brilliant. So that's in my set, and also the next thing I want to show you, which is the false bag.
Oh, this is really nice.
So we filmed something earlier, didn't we? So,
yeah. Shall we have a look?
Hey Dave, I'm going to show you something. I have a bag here of 10p's that you can plainly see.
Yes.
Okay. We'll tip them out. What I would like you to do is just pick any one you like.
This one.
That one, okay. I'm going to place the rest back in the bag, and while I'm doing that, I want you to put your initials big and bold on that particular coin.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll put these all back into the bag.
What, both sides? Or?
If you want.
I do want.
Excellent. Fantastic. And if you could pop it in the bag as well. Excellent. We're going to give it a shake up. In fact, do you want to give it a shake up?
Yes, I do.
Fantastic. Now, this is what's going to happen. You're going to dive into the bag. You're not going to think about it. You're just not going to hesitate. And I want you to take one coin out. Hold it close fist in front of you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go! As quick as you can. As quick as you can.
I got one.
You got one?
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's just check these coins here. Now, this is not your signature, is it?
No.
No, that wasn't it. And there's nothing here because you signed both sides. For the first time, open your hand and have a look.
Wow. Boom! That is my coin.
May the force be with you.
May the force. That's really cool, mate.
What a Jedi.
Love that. Really cool.
Well done.
It's great.
It is great.
No, I love it. I want to pick one of these up. When you told me the price on it, I was like, what? That's amazing.
I mean, it's great. As I said, it is in my close-up set because it is a close-up trick.
Yeah.
It's the first time I felt comfortable using a false bag in a close-up environment because normally you've got the plastic ones that rip if you know.
But it makes sense because and if you're in the same boat where you like, oh yeah, but that doesn't suit my style, bringing out a bag. Well, if you're going to display something out in the open and have a free choice, it has to be in a bag, unless you're going to have them in your hands. But even then, that's not. It just looks. Stodgy.
It's impractical as well because what you can do with your hands once.
This is as fair as you can get because it's see-through, right? So
it's a mesh close-up bag. It's got a nice little lining on the top so it doesn't fray. It's a two-way false bag. So inside you've got the mesh partition, which is really easy to pick up with your thumb.
We shouldn't really talk too much method because we are on Facebook.
No,
but now you know.
Now
So,
you know.
Yeah.
And then you can use whatever you want. Now, Wayne has included Lucky Dip 2.0. Lucky Dip, incidentally, is Darren Brown's go-to effect when people go around his house. That's the effect that he uses.
Nice.
So what Wayne did is he's basically taken the effect and you throw a load of coins into the bag. As in the demonstration, the spectator picks one, signs it, places it back in the bag's shook up. You can even get the spectator to shake the bag up.
Yeah.
And then, obviously I was only with you, but normally I would have another spectator dive into the bag and take that coin out.
Yeah.
So you get as many people involved as you can.
Nice.
Other variations.
I love the look of
these. I mean, this was something that Wayne picked up off eBay. These are like little bingo balls or lottery balls. So you could actually do a lottery prediction.
Right.
And have a set number of a certain balls in one part of it, and then you've got the rest of them in the other. They shake them up, and then you get 6 people to pick a ball each.
Yeah.
So there's that. The other option is to use buttons, coloured buttons, and again they can be signed, which we've done when we was demoing at Blackpool. So
I think it's a great utility prop.
For £12, you're getting a lot. Plus, it will take billets. I've used playing cards in it.
Yeah.
It can be used for anything, and like this is how I use it. Walk around, and you literally just fold it up on itself. It takes up no pocket space. Goes into your pocket.
This for me is kind of falls into the similar category of like a stem pad, where you can kind of go wherever you want with it. It's a utility, so once you've got one in your hands, you can start creating ideas.
Some cards here. You can put some cards in.
Yeah.
You can do billets, pretty much anything you like.
Yeah.
You'd have another card in, whatever, and that's it. And have a prediction. You can literally.
Thank you for showing me what it looks like with cards in. Can we put something else in?
Yeah. We can. What do we want?
What do
eyeball?
go
There's
in
an
it?
eyeball there.
Stuff goes in it.
Goes in it.
It's like watching QVC. You can put your sandwiches in there.
If you want to protect your phone, you could always
you could put
on the ski.
You could force.
Oh.
We've got an iPhone 4.
They're both in the same side, so that wouldn't work. Right? We get the idea, guys. You get the idea. But it is a utility prop. So if you've got an idea of something that you want to force, there's a nice way of doing it in close up, and it is clear. So that is a massive bonus. I think it's a great price. It's a really nicely made product.
Yes, made by Alan Wong.
Ah.
So it's all good quality stuff. So yes, that is May the Force be with you.
Well, I think we've already sold a couple of them. I think Darren Bain and Ian D-Trik.
I think they're brilliant.
I've bought them already.
I would like one myself as well, please.
Are we going back on the quiz?
Yes.
I'm excited now because I'm second.
I'm still waiting, so that's not good for me.
Right, so shall we go back to the quiz while Mike sets himself up for another trick? What are you going to do for us next, Michael?
Oh, we'll talk about the deck switch.
Okay, so let's go back to the quiz, and then Mike will talk to you about the black box. So here we go, guys. We're going to get ready for question number 4. Who cured a rap attack with magic wand in 1982? Was it Nucleus, Houdini, Dr. Dre, or the Great Peso? Now this was my era when I used to walk around the streets with a big radio. Right, I literally did. Right, question number 5.
Before mine.
Who did Run DMC teach to rap in the 1986 video for It's Tricky? A. David Copperfield, Mark Wilson, Lance Burton, Penn and Teller. I don't remember that, even though I remember the track. Okay.
This is really hard.
It is really hard.
I'll bet you on 15.
Number 6. Take That released a cover of Could It Be Magic in 1992. Who released the original in 1973? Bernie Winters, Erica Spring, Barry Manilow, or Donna Summer?
I remember Bernie Winters.
Yeah, I do.
Didn't he have a dog?
Schnorbits.
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 He had a dog, did he?
Yeah.
Called Schnorbits. Massive thing it was.
Yeah, that was lost. Right. Right.
Only just for us.
Right.
Let's have a look.
Oh look, I've dropped. Oh, 9th now. Oh, you're still 18th.
God, I thought I got at least a couple right there.
They were hard questions.
They were really hard questions. They get easier.
No.
No.
Oh, Pete.
Paul Rothman said this quiz is really hard.
It's really
Hard.
Hard.
Like Cockney hard.
A-R-D, hard.
Yeah.
Pete,
Who's... Yeah, go
can
on.
I say hello to my son? He's ill at home.
Of course you can.
Oh, where is it? Where's the camera? Oh, you're looking for the thing. Hello, Theo. I hope you're feeling better.
get better soon.
Yeah. Bless you.
Is that, I used to do that when I was younger.
What's that?
Just to get out of school. Yeah, I know. I'm with you, Theo. I'm with you, mate. I'm on you.
Right, shall we have a look at
Go back to
the
school.
champion, the leaderboard, champions board, leaderboard?
Don't know. Oh no, because I've gone
No,
down.
we've done it. We've been
done
there.
it.
We've done
This
it
is
first.
so mishmashed today, isn't
It
it?
is, it's Mike, isn't it? He
It-
just
he
throws
comes
a
in
spanner
here.
the works.
Takes over.
Right, let me quickly nip back onto Facebook, and then we're then gonna talk about the black box, if that's okay. Right, we're back. Okay,
We're back.
let's do it.
The black box.
Yes.
Okay, so the black box. I love this effect. It really flies by people. We was doing it at Blackpool, and you know, it's really difficult to talk about it, and we can't not give away what it is. It is a deck switching device, but I hope I put across the fact that it is very, very devious, extremely devious, because we was doing it at Blackpool, and
Well, we were playing with it earlier. The thing is, it flies. Every time you do it, you don't see it, but you can't misdirect the camera.
no, you can't.
Right,
It's
so
it's-
as much as we could try and misdirect it, it's not going to happen.
and
right?
we have tried.
Yeah, we
This
did.
afternoon,
Yeah.
we tried all different ways of misdirecting.
I just want to say quickly, Dan Ives has just asked if there's free shipping over a certain amount. Yes, there is free shipping in the UK if you order over £50.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If they also order over £50, I am willing to throw in a copy of one.
Oh.
Which
How many
is out.
copies have you got with you?
Well, I've got about 50 with me.
Okay, so
About.
if you're one of the first
50.
you're going to get, if you order over £50 worth of Alakazam product, if you order over, have you?
I can already see.
No, no,
I can already see
no.
Keith going, "Oh, he's done it again," and
Yeah.
because he says he has it and he doesn't.
I know, I've got it. I have got it.
How many you got?
About 50.
About 50.
I think there's 47.
Yeah, and then he's going to go back and go, no,
I didn't bring them out. I didn't bring them out.
home.
No, I've got
When I
them.
said 50, I meant like the magnets. I meant like 4, 3.
I bought them, yes.
Right.
D-Trik products.
Roger Thompson says free shipping abroad? Question mark. Only on Alakazam own items collectively. So if you add anything that isn't Alakazam in, then you will have to pay shipping.
What's that?
Just agree with me.
Yeah.
He asked if it was free shipping abroad, and it isn't. Only on Alakazam items.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. We covered that.
Okay.
Right.
Shall we continue?
Yes. Oh,
That
Dan
box.
Ives has asked,
Oh.
what is one?
One is a prediction effect
One.
based on a John Bannon effect from his book. Now you got me. It had the tube map on it on the front.
Oh, Destination Zero.
Brilliant. And Wayne took the effect, put a gimmick to it, and streamlined it a bit. And David Berglar said it was the best card trick he'd seen in a long time.
Brilliant.
And that is quoted on the front of the package. So I
Mark,
know it's true.
there you go. Mark Cool says he's just ordered to US and it was only $7.95, so not bad.
That's not bad for shipping.
Competitive shipping.
That's
Good.
not bad for shipping.
Right, so what's this black box then?
So as
Should
stated
we
earlier.
turn this over because it's a little bit of black art going on there.
Yeah. Okay. So as stated earlier. Oh yeah, that's better. Bit of contrast.
Now you've vanished against the.
Have some green screen going. So yes, we can't. Much as we would like to, we can't disguise the fact that it's a deck switching device.
Yeah.
But I just want to point out the construction of it. So Wayne saw a trick that Fred Capps did that called Razor. I know Pete knows a lot about that effect. And Wayne then performed it on his TV show.
Yeah.
but it needed a pocket switch, deck switch, and he always wanted to come up with something that would allow him to do it without having to go to his pockets. Hence the sort of birth of the black box. But as with everything, you get to play with it, you get to use it a lot, and it is another utility device, just like the force bag. This is another utility device, only limited by your imagination.
Yeah,
it's fantastic. So, guys, I'll perform one of the tricks that it comes with. Obviously, they're going to see the deck switch, so please don't write in and say, "Oh, I've seen the deck switch." You know, we know you're going to see the deck switch, but it'll give you an idea. It comes with 2 routines, including Wayne's variation of Razor cards. So, Dave,
yes,
we're going to do a trick, and we're going to use the red deck. Could you take the cards and give them a shuffle?
All right.
Excellent. And you're going to play the part of 2 people.
I can do that.
Okay, so spread them out in front of you, and I would like you to just pull out 2 cards.
That one.
And that one. Fantastic. Now, take a look at the 2 cards. Remember them. Obviously, show the camera as well so that they know.
Switch. Yeah.
Okay, and I want you to understand that I'm not going to use any kind of sleight of hand. So place the cards anywhere into the deck. Fantastic. Okay, so this is a regular box. There's no holes or any way I can.
Well, there's one there.
There's one big one there. Yes, you're so observant.
Are you?
Okay, so I'm going to also give these a bit of a shuffle. And the idea is for me to find your card. Okay. So.
I hope you guys are remembering them.
Okay, I think. Oh yeah, I think it's that one. So what was one of the cards?
Now the issue is, Mike.
No, there's no issue.
There is an issue.
No, there isn't. Name a card.
I can't remember.
7 of clubs. 8 of clubs.
8 of clubs.
There you go.
Okay, that's not the 8 of clubs. Can you take those cards and spell 8 of clubs?
D-Triks.
Try another. 8 of clubs. What was the other card?
7 of diamonds?
No, it was a 4 of clubs.
4 of clubs.
4 of clubs. I'll do the work for you.
Well,
okay?
I was too busy trying to cover your deck switch, so I didn't actually look at the
But
cards.
funnily enough, you've only chosen
Oh, hello.
the only 2 cards in the deck.
There we go.
So that's one of the effects that comes with the deck switch. The black box. Of course,
really
you
nice.
would have seen a deck switch, but as I said, when we did this at Blackpool, and I did this on Harry earlier, and he didn't even see the deck
When
switch.
you're performing it, you're not.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
you think of how obvious Dean Deal's box deck switch
Yeah.
What a
was
classic.
in-
Yeah, Blizzard.
when you read it or looked at it, but
Yeah.
when he performed it, you never saw it.
I know, and it's exactly what Wayne was going for. That kind of
It's really nice. You
misdirection.
do believe there's another. Yeah. It
Yeah.
looks great.
And little nuances like, oh, we use the red deck. It just
Yeah,
throws
yeah.
people. It really does. And there's loads of misdirection, both in when they're looking at the cards.
Yeah, massively.
You had a nice one where you sign a card. The Razor cards, where the cards all chop up and only the selected card is left. They're just great little tricks, and you could do Blizzard with it.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no reason. So it's constructed out of really good quality plastic.
Yeah, it is very.
The
nice,
only thing
yeah.
that you will need to do is obviously add the cutout of the blue deck, but apart from that,
Or whatever deck you.
or whatever deck
use.
you want to use, if you use Alakazam Academy cards or
Elites, yeah. Probably
Elites,
do.
Phoenix, whatever, and it does look like a card case that you would carry your cards in. You can decorate it if you want. Greg Wilson had this idea of putting Las Vegas on it, so it looked like he bought it out of a Las Vegas
Nice.
souvenir shop. So there's again, versatility is the key with that one.
All these props are great. Like that's the thing with the bag, with that. You know, you're giving them the bare bones so that they can achieve the effect, and then whatever the effect is down to them. Obviously, you supply routines as well.
Which brings me on to saying that Wayne is really passionate about. He's gone back to old school written instructions.
Right, nice.
So all the tricks that we sell now come with a PDF with the written instructions, which I understood. I didn't understand at the time. I was very hesitant, and I thought to myself, well, yeah, everything's all video now. It's all, you know, everybody wants to watch how to do it, you know, in their hotel room or whatever at Blackpool. But the more and more I see people come up to me and say, "Oh, look at what I've just come up with because I've read it and I've come up with this part and this bit," and people are starting to think for themselves again. We do put the videos up. There are video explanations. We do know there are people that need the video visuals. So we haven't completely got rid of video, but they are very, very basic.
Yeah.
They will not give you any kind of routine or anything like that, just purely explanation. But yeah, if you can persevere with the written instructions, I think you get more out of it.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's
Okay,
fantastic.
so we've got just a question coming, it's a bit off topic, from Dan Ives that says, really likes the idea of coin unique. Dan, I'm surprised you haven't got one. Every magician should own a coin unique. Is there any recommendation on which coin set to get? See,
£2.50p.
Yeah, see, I love the £2.50p, but the most common one I think is the 2p 10p. But the pound penny is still great.
I love
They're all
the
brilliant.
pound penny.
Well, because the pound's now got is a funny shape as well.
Yeah.
Now it's not round anymore. So it's you used to be measured on how well you was a magician by how good you did cups and balls.
Right.
It's all changed now. It's how many coin uniques you spent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've spent a few in my time.
So
If you're thinking of getting Peter Eggink's what was it, coin to can project,
which is amazing,
then a coin unique is a brilliant addition to that, and get either the pound penny or the 10p 2p.
and Etienne's routine.
That's a 10p 2p, isn't it?
But how he gets into
Yeah.
the coin unique is
Yeah,
just
it's
superb. It's worth the DVD.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Where does he teach now?
That's in his new the free Houdini's.
Oh, okay.
Etienne, because he's also got a free disc DVD set, isn't he? With all
Because
his
he lectures it, doesn't he?
yeah, fantastic.
We sell his
the collection.
which has Houdinis in it.
Yeah, definitely worth.
I think it's like £35 for 6 titles.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
like
amazing
over
value.
£100 worth of magic in the one set.
And a
But
seal card to bottle as well. That's
Yeah.
a great trick.
it's worth it just for.
Anyway, he's not here. I'm not going to talk about Etienne.
Yeah, well, he's probably watching. I think I saw him pop up.
Hello, mate.
We've got nearly like 80 of you out there now, so keep your questions coming in, guys. But yeah, Coin Unique's fantastic. I absolutely love it. Brilliant. Okay, so shall we do another question, Pete?
Let's. So,
Oh, right, yeah.
Hold on.
number 3 questions now.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Tell us when you're ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ranked 9th.
Let's do it.
Early winners. Oh no, we've done that one.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Question number 7. Which of these is a 1974 hit for Scottish pop group Pilot? Strange Magic, The Summer of Magic, You Can Do Magic, or Magic?
Oh, I got that wrong.
Cheap.
Got it wrong.
Question number 8. Oh, there we go. Perry Como's classic Magic Moments has been used in adverts since 1980s to promote which chocolate? Milk Tray, Quality Street, Roses, Celebrations.
It's so difficult not to shout out the answer. What you think the answer is.
You ready? Your last question for this round.
Bad it is.
The music that Kevin James uses for his Snowstorm was composed by Brian Dwarf, Marty Troll, Danny Elfman, or Bishop Auckland.
Oh, good.
I only know that one because it was on the other day.
I think I've just put myself in last position there. I didn't get any of them right.
Well, we shall see. Let's bring the leaderboard up. And we'll have a look. We'll see who's taken number 1 spot.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm back in second. Yes.
We got Gary S, number 1 with 550 points. Second with a very, very close actually, 539 points, is our very own
26.
Mike Sullivan. We got handsome Dan Ives. There must be 2 Dan Ives playing today.
Yeah.
Just one of them.
So what's that? 460 has he got? Is that, or is that 480? I can't see from here.
460.
Okay, and then where's Wavy
I'm
Davey?
26th.
26.
Oh yeah, you've gone down, mate.
This is really bad. Do you know what? I think this is like an era thing. Like an era. This is an era thing.
Yeah.
Like a
Generation.
A generational older thing.
Era is the word.
Era.
Yeah.
Era.
Yeah.
Well, there is an era because I can't answer any of the questions.
Right.
So, can we have a younger one next week?
Yeah.
No? What's
wrong with that one?
Oh, I didn't get any questions right.
Right, Michael.
Yes, mate.
It's time for Conjurer's Choice, is it?
Yes.
Because we are running out of time. It's almost 3 o'clock.
Is it? Let's
Hello.
do it.
I love Conjurer's Choice.
Should we get the overhead? I think
Yeah.
it's probably the better one to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Conjurer's Choice. So, yeah, this was like one of those understated tricks that Wayne came up with many years ago. I think I've got the name right. If I haven't, I apologise. Clint Burton helped him to streamline it. It was, and it's a fantastic
Streamlining it.
streamlining it. So, I've got some pictures here of historical magicians,
All right.
and they all have one thing in common. Do you know what that is?
Oh, yeah. Let's just move this. They're all out of shot.
No, are they?
Are we able to zoom out? Are you in?
Hang on. So, yeah, while you're setting that up, or do you speak while you're setting them up?
Well, I speak while I set them up, but
You always speak.
I'm the consummate professional. I can do whatever.
Can
you
that
want.
zoom out a bit, Chris? Or
I think it should be able to zoom out quite a bit.
just because then we
Here
can
we
get
go.
more.
Here, oh, there we go. Now we're rocking.
Now we're cooking.
So
Lovely jubbly.
they all have one thing in common. Do you know what it is?
They're all magicians.
They're all dead.
All dead. Well done, Dave. 1 point to you.
Thanks.
So you can go up the leaderboard.
Yes, I've got a
Right.
question right.
I've got some instructions here. I want you to look after them for the moment, and I've also got a 10 piece which I brought myself,
Right.
and we're going to play a game.
Yeah.
Okay, so the game is this: we're going to move across this grid.
Yeah.
We're going to move left and right, up and down.
Yeah.
You can't go diagonally,
No.
and as we go through the grid, we're going to eliminate cards.
All
So
right.
you can't go into the empty spaces. You can go around them though. Okay.
Sure.
You can also go back on yourself. It's entirely up to you.
Okay.
It's a free choice. So your first free choice is take the 10p and place it on any one of the cards,
Anywhere I want.
anywhere you want.
First. Then.
Okay, cool. So that you've understood the instructions I've given you, move
Yeah.
move the coin 3 times anywhere you like.
1, 2, 3.
Lovely. Open up the booklet and read the first instruction.
Okay. Your first choice is to move the coin 7 times in any direction you like. Remember, no diagonal moves are allowed. Go.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Fantastic. Open it up, read the next instruction. This
All
is
right.
great. Dramatic tension.
Yeah. As you have not landed on Alexander or David Devant, please remove them and
So
continue
we'll
to
do
move
that.
5 more times. Go.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh, open it up.
Houdini. You are not on either Kasna or Akito, so please remove these cards from the grid and continue to move the coin 3 more times. Go. 1, 2, 3.
Fantastic. Well, last time, open it
Clever.
up. The big finish.
Boom. By now, you have realised I know your every move. I know you are not on Changling Su or Carter,
Yes.
so remove them too.
Fantastic.
You now have 3 cards
1,
left.
2, 3.
Move the coin 3 times, and I'll know the card you'll be left with.
Do it.
1, 2, 3.
Fantastic. You are left with Houdini.
Ah, the great Houdini.
The great Houdini. And I knew you would be left with Houdini. How did I know that? Well, the prediction was in plain sight from the very, very beginning
Hello.
of the trick.
This is brilliant.
That is amazing.
Buy one now, people. This is such a great routine.
It's fantastic. We got such good responses from it. We're bringing out a stage version,
Yeah.
and that will be customisable.
Yeah.
So you can put whatever you want, chocolate bars, and have a big chocolate bar finish, or
Nice.
different logos of different companies, a card perhaps. There are a couple of things I just want to point out as well. We've added some extras into the cards that we don't explain because Wayne has really wants people to magicians to go out and find their own way with these tricks. Okay.
Yeah.
So, for instance, Alexander If we can go back on the overhead, that'd be great. Alexander, he has 3 wavy lines in his crystal ball, so you could do something with that.
Right.
Devant has the 4 of clubs, so if you do lucky card,
Nice.
you know all about that. Kasner, this is my favourite, is the grey elephant in Denmark.
Oh, it's got Denmark down there.
It's got Denmark down there, and I
1089.
put a copyright of 1089, so you got the 1089 false.
Lovely.
Lastly, Thurston has got a 1 o'clock false in his rosette. I bought a little magnifying glass. Well, actually, the first magnifying glass I used was from a Christmas cracker,
Right.
but then I couldn't find that, so I went to a pound shop, and it's just nice to put in the box. You get the instructions, and I made sure that the box looks like just an ordinary game box. There is nothing on there that mentions anything about magic or anything like that. And one other thing I want to point out really quickly is, for this trick to work, you need it to be in a specific setup.
Yeah.
It's there in front of you.
So the crib is on
So
the
the
box.
crib is on the box.
A lot of thought has gone into it.
So a lot of thought went into it. Wayne came up, as I say, with his friend and streamlined it. We then added the little bits and pieces. You get a nice set of instructions. There is a video link as well. And £20.
How much? 20 quid.
£20.
That is a steal for
Yeah.
20 quid. That really is. The
And it's a coffee table
cards is
trick.
great.
Oh yeah, and the cards are really well printed.
Yeah.
We were
And they move
so
nicely. They don't all
we were so
stick
delighted with the
together.
quality of the cards, and even just as a collectors. And a big thank you to Norm Nielsen, because he's the guy who gave us the artwork. So
Yeah.
it comes from the original posters. So
Wow.
you're getting quality.
I love it. That's probably one of my favourite tricks that I saw at the convention, actually, to be
Yeah,
fair.
it's great. Really, really nice. And for 20 quid, it is a steal.
It is
Yeah.
still.
I just want to say a big hello to one of our customers and friends, Mr. John Gadd, who has just sent me this picture. Don't know if you can see that, but that is him watching today's Alakazam
Hey,
live
hello, John.
whilst playing golf
Love it.
in Trinidad.
Fantastic.
Look at that.
Brilliant.
So
brilliant.
they're the lengths that people go to make sure they get their
So a
fix
nice-
of the Alakazam
A nice
live.
cocktail in hole 19 at the end of that in Trinidad.
Lovely job.
Fantastic.
Mate, you have brought some incredible tricks to show us. Thanks so much. Is that
Pleasure.
everything? You bring anything else? That's
No,
it
that is
today.
absolutely everything for the time being. But everything apart from Conjurer's Choice is only available for today.
Yeah.
The official
Conjurer's Choice will remain on our side.
Conjurer's Choice.
Yeah.
That's my little prezi to you, Pete.
Oh,
All right, mate.
Well, if you want any
I
of
take
the...
it you're not going to bill me then.
well, yeah. Technically, there's a present.
Technically, it's a
Um,
present. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
only one copy. I said.
all of the other things are going to disappear from the site until they're released. So if you like any of these, get them while you can. I am definitely going to be getting a false bag and a Conjurer's
Conjurer's
Choice.
Choice.
I think they are fantastic.
If you're into cards, get your black box, and the other thing is the wallets.
And remember, if you order over £50 worth of D-Trik product today,
You
will
get
a
one.
free one.
You get free.
Just want to say as well, John mentioned that the Wessex Magic Association, their day is coming up. Do you remember the date? It's April.
Do you know what? I spoke to John before he went away and before we went to Blackpool. I can't remember. I know it's we go all the time, don't we?
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't make it this year. I'm out of the country this year, but it's one of those. Alakazam only do usually two conventions a year. We've got Blackpool, and we do the Magic Circle Dealers
And
Day
I'll be
because
there,
it's
sure.
local. But the Wessex Day is one that I always try and
In
get
Burwood,
to.
Burwood, just by
Yeah.
Bournemouth, so it's not
Yeah.
far from Bournemouth.
It's a brilliant little
it's-
convention.
it is.
It's got a really family feel to it. It's really friendly.
And their gala shows are second to none. I think it's fantastic.
They're great. For more information, I'll try and get John to send us some information when he's back in the UK, and we will promote it and tell you about it on one of the future vlogs.
Because I think Andy's going to be there, right?
I think Andy's going to be
Yeah,
there, so
he
I
is.
think
I'll be there.
Alakazam will be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
D-Trik will be there.
Yeah, it's a great convention. If I could make it, I would. I think I love it. I absolutely love it. And I think Mark Spellman's lecturing and in the show this year.
Cool.
I'm not sure who else is on the lineup, but check it
I
out.
think is it Caroline Raven? You know the lady manipulator, really good.
Oh, okay.
Is it Caroline?
I don't know. But
no.
yeah, check out the website.
Yeah.
So that's the Wessex Magic Convention.
We're going for a theme here. It's all black, isn't it?
So I just read that and I wasn't going to read it.
Go on.
No, that's fine. Brilliant. So I think we have a question left to do, and then that's sort of we're over time already. I can't believe it. So shall we do the last question, Pete?
Let's
do it.
Here we go.
Let's
Over
go.
to
Maybe.
competition.
Is
Okay.
it done on speed of answering?
Yes, it is.
All right, so this could be the
I
one.
can't win anyway, but yeah, let's do it.
Go on, Pete. Oh,
Ready?
Glasses on. Hold on. Right, go.
Okay, who wrote the soundtrack for the movie The Illusionist? Was
Oh, I
it Paul
don't
Glass,
bloody know
Tommy
that.
Steele, Ronnie Wood, or Plastic Bertrand?
Oh, what a question we're over the
Well,
end.
whoever's above you may have got it wrong, and you may have lucked out there. So let's see.
How do you know
What's that?
No, I don't
that
know.
someone got it wrong?
Well, because I would have won then.
No, I said he may have got it wrong.
Ah,
Yeah.
but you were really close anyway,
Yeah, I know.
so he might have taken his time. Well, I would say it's not Tommy Steele or Ronnie Wood,
No,
so
definitely
there's
not.
two of them gone straight away.
Well, I've gone for Philip Glass.
I went for Ronnie Wood.
Well, of course you would. You're too young.
I don't know who any of these people are.
Ronnie Wood is
Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones.
Oh!
And Tommy Steele, he's like one of our lot. You know.
He's
apples and
before
pears.
us.
Apples and pears. No, you know what I mean. Copy apples
Yeah,
and pears.
oh yeah,
and
he's
half a 6 months ago.
It's just said Mike's won.
No.
no.
Mike S has won.
I haven't.
Oh my God, he gets the mug!
No, you have to give it away to somebody else. I can't do that. They may think I was cheating or something.
No, they know you're not cheating.
I
You
know.
don't
Give
let
it to Gary.
Gary S then.
Give it to Gary.
Well done, Gary. Congratulations.
But no. See, this is the thing.
Ah, right. What's the
This
thing?
is the thing. Only the winner can get this mug.
Oh, yeah,
If you
can
hand
win.
it down, they get an Alakazam live mug.
Yeah.
These are the rules. We
Yeah.
cannot change them. Only the
right.
winner can
Oh,
own
I'm
this
so
mug.
sorry, Gary. I
So
did fight you.
if you want to
I'll have
hand
the mug
it
then.
down, then he
Well,
gets
you
a
can hand
live
it down,
mug.
he still gets a mug.
But he gets a live one.
But can I have that one as well?
No,
You can't.
but if you want to take it, you get a winner's mug. No one else gets a winner's mug apart from a winner.
Oh, I'm going to have the mug.
Right.
Sorry, Gary.
So,
We're going to get Gary.
selfish Mike
Mike,
has
we're going to
taken
get Gary.
the mug.
Eh?
What am I going to give Gary? I'll send him a 1.
All right, so Gary, email sales@alakazam.co.uk and Mike will send you a 1. Right. So,
Sorry, Gary.
Not the mug you
Not
wanted.
the mug you want. But you would have only got.
If you hadn't have taken part, he'd have won.
yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just putting it
I
out
was
there.
him who said, "Go on, do it, lads."
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm in like 29 positions.
Oh, Theo,
Oh, it was
I've
Gary
just got a
Scott.
message from the wife. She says,
Theo wants the mug.
I'll get Theo can have a mug.
Yeah, Theo needs a mug. There's a mug for Theo. Make him feel better. Get better soon.
"Yes,
Yeah.
he's poorly. He's poorly."
Gary Scott said, "Can he have a false bag instead of a 1?" See, this is what happens. You
This is
offer
where-
out gifts and people go,
Yeah.
yeah, can I have the other thing?
I think, Mike, you should give him both.
I think you should shut up. He can have a false bag. I'll give him a false
There you
bag.
go, Gary, you got a false bag.
But I want him to wax lyrical on Facebook about it.
Right, you heard that. So, anyway, guys, I think that brings us to the end. Oh,
I shouldn't
we've
have
got
come.
another trailer.
Have we?
So, we're going to play that while you come over here, Dave. But
Alright, man.
And I'm going to go and have a drink because I'm parched.
right, so say goodbye, Michael.
Goodbye,
Everyone,
Michael.
Michael Sullivan.
There he is.
Thanks, guys. Been a pleasure.
Right, so while Dave makes his way over here, we're going to play you a trailer of a brand new trick that's coming out soon. It's on our site for pre-order, and it's been selling extremely well. And it's called Razor by Nicholas Lawrence. So here it is. No, it's not called Razor. It's called Blade
Yes.
by Nicholas Lawrence.
Blade. Oh, yeah, that's a good trick.
No f***ing way! No f***ing way! That's heavy awesome! Holy shit! That's good, man! It's really good!
taken a classic stage illusion and converted it into a close-up miracle. This is my favorite version of Blade. You borrow 3 separate business cards, and then we draw a stick figure on one of them. It can be customized, glasses, hair, whatever they want. From there, you take their business card and place it in between the others. They get to watch their business card split into 2 separate moving pieces. And then without any additional cover, the cards magically fuse back together, and then you hand everything out for examination. You'll see the box, see the label. It goes inside. Move her about. Watch. Up, down, and slice.
What?
Now check it out. Let's do the second she goes solid. Ready? No way. Of course, like just like before. Well, everyone suspects the Joker's touch. It's really all about the lead.
Wow.
Right, so that's it. That brings us to the end of this week's live.
That's a really cool trick, by the way. I had one drop on my desk yesterday, and I had a chance to look at it this morning, and it's yeah. I mean, it looks exactly how you saw it on the trailer there, and it's fun. I like the idea that you can make it up with other objects as well. So yeah, they're available.
He's a very clever thinker, Nicholas. Yeah. Very clever.
Absolutely.
Right, guys, so that brings us to the end of this week's live. Mick Wilson, send us an email, sales@alakazam.co.uk. We'll pop your £15 in for using your quiz today. And, Guy, someone said answers, so we need to do the answers as well, so Chris will get those sorted out and on screen. But remember, if you've got an idea for a quiz, sort of magic related, but it can be music, magic, films, whatever you want, send it in. We need 10 questions, each with 4 multiple choice answers, and mark which ones are the correct answers. And you're in with a chance, if we use it, of winning £15 worth of loyalty points. Hopefully you can join us tomorrow night for the Academy. Yes. And just to let you know, remember the diary, Houdini's diary, will only be available on our site until 9 AM tomorrow, or even 5 PM tonight. I don't know when Mike has to take it down. And that's with all of D-Triks effects, apart from the Conjurer's Choice, which we can keep in stock. But the rest of them are not officially released for another week or two, but you can get them now.
I was going to say as well, if you are in central London, we are only 37 minutes away by train. So if you fancy coming tonight to see Joel Dickinson lecture for our club, call the shop and give you more information. Check out the club website. It's £10 for visiting members. For visitors, £5 for members. So check that out. We want to get down for about 7:15. It's going to be a great night. So that is open to you guys as well.
Cool. So are we ready to go over to the answers? Okay, so answer number 1. The title of Queen's 13th studio album was The Miracle. Question 2, Jerry Sadowitz starred in the pop video Ebenezer Good.
I've never heard of
that. Sting was the answer to question 3. Question 4 was Houdini. Question 5, Run DMC taught Penn and Teller to rap. I've got to track down that video. I don't think I've ever seen the video for It's Tricky. Question 6. The answer is Barry Manilow.
Yep. Question number 7. Which of these is 1974 hit for the Scottish pop group Pilot? Was Magic, Perry
Como's.
Classic Magic Moments has been used in adverts since the 80s to promote which chocolate's Quality Street? The music that Kevin James uses for his Snowstorm was composed by Danny Elfman. Who wrote the soundtrack for the movie The Illusionist? Philip Glass.
That was the question. That was the one. And that was a guess.
There you go.
I thought it was either Plastic Bertram or the other guy.
There you go.
But great quiz, and it was a hard one actually. It was a hard one because it was, like you said, if you're not of a certain age, you most probably wouldn't have got a lot of those.
I didn't get a lot of them. But there's always next week, and we hope you join us next week. It'll be Tuesday at 2 p.m. Always on Facebook and YouTube. Tell your friends if they've never joined us live. It'd be great to get all of you getting involved in the quiz, as there was like 80, 90 of you watching, and only 40 odd taking part. So really easy to do. Take part next week. Join us this Friday. The boys will be on the vlog. And we'll be here next Tuesday.
We will.
All good. So thanks for your support, guys, and we'll see you next week.
Hello, I'm Joel Dickinson, and I'm here to tell you about my Alakazam Academy course. Within my Academy course, I'll be teaching a big mix of routines. And these are routines that I head out with when I'm hired to perform at events. When I perform live, I always aim to leave an impression of astonishment and bewilderment, and within my Alakazam Academy, I'll be sharing these routines for the very first time. I'll be including my Chop Cup routine, which has an ending that is guaranteed to blow your spectators' minds, and I'm not exaggerating. This is something your spectators will not see coming, and again I'll be tipping this for the very first time. I will also be teaching some of my card magic, from very quick yet amazing and baffling colour changes to full-on astounding routines. When I head out to show people magic, I love to appear to be able to read people's minds and to be able to appear to influence them under impossible conditions and situations. So that's why I'm going to be sharing some of my favourite mentalism and mind-reading creations. I'm really looking forward to presenting my Alakazam Academy course. More importantly, I'm looking forward to seeing you there.
I'm going to get straight to the point. I honestly now think I know what this is.
No, you can't. You don't know what it is.
This is a form of transport, right? And this is...
No.
I was going to originally go for a bus, but it's not. It's your car.
Oh my god! No, man, no.
I guess.
Hey, get out of my...